Hi everyone, it's Az here from HeelvsBabyface. As a Brit, I thought that I would actually chime in on this one because do I have a slight bee in my bonnet about the BBC? Quite possibly. As you may know or may not know, I don't pay my TV license. This isn't an illegal thing that I'm doing at all. I do not receive a terrestrial signal to be used in my house. I don't watch terrestrial television. I have contacted the BBC. I have cancelled my TV license through the BBC, spoken to the BBC, and I'm now on this 2-year register where they don't bother you for a couple of years. And then it's got about a year or so left on it, probably a little bit less. They get in touch with you and they're like, has anything changed in the last 2 years? Do you need to purchase a television license now? No, because I don't want your shitty TV. And I refuse to have to pay a mandatory license to watch television when I can pick and choose through online subscription services about which streaming I want to watch, whether it be Netflix, Amazon Prime, etc. So, a couple of days ago, actually, but this story's still evolving. When I say evolving, Idris Elba has made a cryptic response to this, which we'll get into. But yesterday, the head of BBC Diversity came out and made an unbelievable statement about Idris Elba's character of Luther in the very popular detective series of the same name. Luther's lack of black friends, oh, by the way, and lack of eating Caribbean cuisine, jerk chicken, that's what she's trying to say, doesn't feel authentic, BBC Diversity chief says. The TV drama was praised. It has been very well praised. But bosses must ensure black characters are supported by an environment reflective of their background. So, if you're black, you ergo, according to this person, and this is the BBC Diversity chief, there you go. You must automatically just have a ton of black friends and go, hey, I don't know about you guys and gals and disabled people and trans, because, you know, the BBC, they'd mix it up. But I could really go for some jerk chicken and dumplings. You know how, when you put it that way, it kind of sounds real bad. You know, kind of sounds rather stereotypical. Yeah. Kind of also assumes that every black person comes from the Caribbean, and also assumes that every black person automatically likes jerk chicken and dumplings. Quite a lot do. Must confess, quite a lot do. The Detective Luther doesn't feel authentic because he has no black friends and doesn't eat Caribbean food, a BBC Diversity boss has suggested. Idris Elba plays Detective Luther in the critically acclaimed BBC drama of the same name, which has run for 5 seasons since 2010. So 11 years into the tenure of this show, because I do believe they're making a Luther movie as well. 11 years into it, suddenly the current head of BBC Diversity decides that it's not black enough. Idris Elba's character is not black enough. As my dustpan and brush is digging into my thigh and causing clanking noises behind me. Yeah, okay. Sure, whatever, love. Idris Elba was praised by BBC Creative Diversity Chief Miranda Wayland for playing a really strong black character lead. It's funny how the BBC always attach race and colour and diversity, and if you don't know, the BBC have a very discriminatory policy in place, their diversity and representation policy, where they must hire a certain percentage of black people, of brown people, of disabled people, all of it, and that by its own nature is bigotry. Is bigotry, and also, like I said, discriminatory. And it's not, and I'm not saying it necessarily from the position of a white person either, but of course it's attempting to discriminate against white people purposely. But because you have to tick other boxes, you could be missing out on exceedingly well qualified people of different races, genders, etc. The two genders, of course. But because the policy is designed for this way, it's literally, we have a box to fill. When we reach that percentage, fill the next box. It's disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Ms. Whalen said that TV bosses must ensure that black characters are supported by an environment and culture that is absolutely reflective of their background. She said, when it first came out, everyone loved the fact that Idris Elba was in there, a really strong black guy. Stop using Idris Elba's color. Idris Elba is a very liked, loved actor because he's a fucking good actor. First and foremost. That's why people gravitate towards him. He's just bloody good. He's cool as fuck. He's a great actor. He's got great range. But the BBC, they just live in the realm of fucking colour and race, and we'll get onto that in a second as well. We all fell in love with Luther. Who didn't, right? But after you got into the second series, you were kind of like, okay, actually, he doesn't have any black friends, and he doesn't eat any Caribbean food. This doesn't feel authentic. Oh, shut your cow mouth. Shut your cow mouth! So, Idris Elba has appeared to have made a cryptic response to it. And he says, Mr. Elba also appeared to weigh in on the debate, posting a quote in his Instagram story. We must not pull ourselves backwards, only push ourselves forwards. Yes. And I can see exactly what he's saying here. Luther has been going since 2010. 11 years. 5 seasons and a movie to come. This is a character that has been beloved and a character that has shone on TV based off the merit of the actor. Not the colour of the skin of the actor, the merit of the actor. This chief is now turning it into a colour issue. He's absolutely right. It's going backwards. As I've said time and time again, and by the way, let's just bring it on now, which was confirmed, by the way, let me just pull this down so you can see. Race report, UK not deliberately rigged against ethnic minorities. The UK no longer has a system rigged against people from ethnic minorities, a review set up by 10 Downing Street said. The Commission on Race and Ethnic Disparities said family structure and social class had a bigger impact than race on how people's lives turned out. And this, let's just put it across here, is the commission. So it's not like chock-a-block full of white people who are fucking running defense or whatever. No, this is a exceedingly diverse range of people who have come to that conclusion. As I've said time and time again, I believe that we as a people, as a society, and this is outside of the UK, I'm talking about the Western sphere here, have organically become way more accepting, have organically become less racist as time's gone on, simply through seeing and learning from the lessons of the past. And we were growing in a really good direction. And people who mere decades ago would have to hide in the shadows could live openly and vocally without fear. But of course, that has to be perverted, because if you are now on parity, if you now have what you desired, then you can no longer play victim, and there is a quarter, there is a group here which doesn't like that. They must have their snowflakeness. They must have their victimhood. They must have their superiority through victimhood. And so to such a degree that we now have such protected classes of people that you say anything against them and ban hammers, deplatforming, all kinds of stuff happens. That isn't parity. That isn't equality. Not whatsoever. And shows like Luther, when you put a talented actor, regardless of their color, onto TV and let the merit of the work speak for itself, once more, just adds it into the lexicon of life. But no, let's just debase it. Let's just pull it down to bog standard race baiting again. The BBC are filth. Defund the BBC. Let it die. It deserves it. Luther will get picked up elsewhere. Don't worry about that. Hope you enjoyed the vid. If you did, do give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel. Follow me on social media and YouTube for live streaming. Links are in the description box down below. I'll be back with some more stuff very soon. You take care. Bye for now.